Purchased new wheels and tires. These are 17 inches, 225, 45, 17. And as you can see, a little 8.5 inch wide rim. So I've cut out the wheel well, modified them all the way up to the belt line. And I will be installing some fender flares onto them. These are the fender flares I purchased, already made. They're made out of metal. They need to be modified somewhat, and I'm going to extend the rear portion of it. But they give me plenty of clearance travel. Again, I will be modifying them in the front and the rear, so they blend in with the body. And same with the fronts. I'm going to extend them in the rear, and then in the front I'm going to have them come a little bit further down. Made some paper templates for the modification on the rear quarter, so it blends in with the flares. I'm going to try to do something also with the front portion of it, and we're going to be cutting some metal pieces and mocking them up. The front needs a little bit more work to it. But again, these are just paper templates I'm going to be using. Transferring the pattern onto my metal, I'm using 18 gauge metal, and I will scroll out the pattern and cut and start shaping. I'm just using a simple Harbor Freight 30-inch breaker to form the metal, and then slowly just contouring it to the shape of the fender. And as you can see, it's getting there. I just have a couple more bends to make for it, and I'll give it a try. Well, this is what it looks like after transferring the paper templates over to the metal and kind of formed them to the body, held by Cleco clips. I still have to do the little extensions on the flares so that it will reach the bottom. Has a little wide body look to it. And I'll be doing the other side next. First phase of the body work is finished, and that was the flares and quarter panels. Trying to give it a little bit of wide body look. This is the driver's side. Front needs still to be worked on. Just showing you the flares on the wheel wells. I'll be putting on the tires, adjusting the ride height a little bit better with the coilovers. Pulled out the quarter panels and the area behind the front doors, pull them out 4 inches at the bottom, and try to merge it in with the belt line along the car here. And this side is finished welded and sanded down to the bare metal. Same thing with the front one here. It's shaped bare metal. And the other side also. And I've already completed the welding, and this is what first coat and some sanding already done. To this rear one. Now this is what the rear flare looks like on the driver's side. I have this one done. Doing some work on the front suspension, changing it over to coilovers. As you can see, done some modifications to the towers. Doing some welding back up again. Everything looks good. Alden American coilovers, 9-inch springs, 180-pound rate. And here's the rack and pinion, and the sway bar that's going in. Haven't done much on the flares, the body panels, but I did start the engine cover, just a flat piece sheet metal, and curved it at the front there, making the paper template for the outside. So it'll be my first take at it, just a flat piece of sheet metal, and make sure I get it to the curvature where the windshield, where the back glass goes. It's an update. Today I was able to finish the engine cover. It's in 3 sections. Made out of aluminum. And I also finished the trunk area. And I haven't done much more progress on the wheel wells. But you can see it's coming along. Here's the other side. I haven't started any of the real body work on it as far as the kitty hair and the filler before I start doing the rest of the doors. Hopefully next time that'll all be done.